It's election day here in the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Everyone is so interested in this election that is going on, and everyone is split, really. This is a very split country politically. The people's ideologies, or we could go for the voters, it's the same thing. 36% of the voters are socialist, 35% of the voters are liberal, 13% of the voters are conservative, 10% are reactionary, 3% are anarcho-liberals, they don't matter, and only 3% of the voters are communist. And 3% of the voters should not equal 2.37, well, 37 million communists, rebels and whatever, but we will go with it. I mean, some of the socialists may be feeling that we're not socialist enough and decide we need to have something more going on. I feel maybe we will go for generous subsidies now in unemployment. I said before that we wouldn't push through more social reforms until the election was over. We will do it anyway. I'm a bit worried that, about the amount of socialist support that the country has currently, because what I really want to do is to have a laissez-faire party. We could elect, one of them, or just pick one of them if we wanted to, but I don't really feel the need to. And we will just make decisive arguments here for laissez-faire. And we do have a lot of people who really like to have this planned economy thing, but I'm not a fan of it. Because I have to do work. I would prefer everyone else to do work instead. I feel that makes more sense to me. Less work for me, more focus on doing things that matter. I like that West Preussen here is now mostly, it's mostly populated by Polish people. There's a Polish, like, plurality, I suppose. It is there in West Preussen. In Ostpreussen, it's still German-dominated, very heavily German-dominated, so we'll have to do something about that. Business regulations has some interesting things. Tax efficiency, in total 2%, and then minus 5% in total for factory cost, which could be good, especially if the capitalists are the ones handling the industry. Decisive argument for laissez-faire. Once again, decisive argument. How is it going for our industrial subsidies? We are currently using them to sustain our industry, but time has come really to get rid of it. I also wonder what happened with the British Empire. They clearly lost against the United States of America, which has also taken back their thing in Mexico. We are following the evolving crisis here. It's only 45 days now until a diplomatic solution cannot be found and war will break out. We could support or take interest, but we don't really want to. No one else is. And we really want this war to happen. Really want this war to happen. I'm willing to really extend military access to... They will want that soon. Trust me, they will want that. Who won? Oh! Wonderful. Demonstration turned sour. Liberal and anarcho-liberal parties have won. And it's a laissez-faire, but they have protectionism. It's an interesting combination. And anything to starve off the Red Hydra. Yeah, let's get more reactionary rich people. And that was cutting down into our... Oh, nice. Soon they will ask. The Germans will ask anytime now for military access. What? Did Russians have military access? Why am I doing that? That should not be happening. They will accept. There we go. Fight on my land. Actually, please don't. You will ruin the industry and everything. Okay, so it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Laissez-faire thing. We are currently losing money, but that could be fixed by the time the rich becomes even richer and pays more taxes. So we see if that occurs. Hopefully it will. Can we, investment banks and stuff like that, to increase our tax revenue? We should have good enough administration to be able to call in all the taxes. Still don't want an alliance with Prussia. And what we need to do here, because our literacy fell down quite a lot with the acquisition here of Galicia-Lodomeria and East Galicia. So we will have some, not clerks, intellectuals, that's it. And one in... Let's take away the Cairo one. How's it going for them anyway down there? Not too good. Not too good. So we can focus on developing our mainland. Should be good. Some industries are closing down, which is the natural process of capitalism. I would rather have the rich strata become more socialist than the poor strata, most because the rich strata is much smaller, fewer people in it, and with fewer people comes more responsibility. No, but with fewer people, that means that since we have already, let's see, where is it? We already have universal voting rights. Doesn't matter that the rich become mad, because as long as we appease the poor voters, everything will be fine. The Russians are streaming through here with millions of men over into Germany. So we'll see what happens from that war. I am very interested. Can the North German Federation stave them off? The North German Federation is on equal footing in terms of men. So that could be good, especially for us, if we can make use of the opportunity and attack for our newly acquired cores over here in Minsk and in Podylia. So I'm looking forward for that. We can increase our forts here in our border provinces. We should probably do that on the eastern border as well, to make sure that any Russians that would encounter our land would be faced with a series of forts. There we go. So that could be nice. We are all still losing a lot of money. I'm betting on the investment banks to fix it. I hope they are. I hope they will. Our national stockpile, we're still not spending fully on land over here. So our armies are not fully equipped, but that shouldn't necessarily matter too much. We could make more armies here in Europe, and we probably will. This time we will see, do we have any more North Germans to put in the front line? South German even. That seems a bit dangerous to have. So we will use Slovak, Hungarian, Slovak, Lithuanian, Slovak, and Polish on the front lines. And then have some other kind of artillery here, 5 of them, and an engineer and a hussar to begin with. That could be a decent... Oh no! The war is already over. Russia has given up already. Latvia is a free country, protected by Germany. And I kind of want Latvia. So that's not good. The North Germans are really trying to box us in. They have taken over Sweden, they have taken over Latvia, Prussia, Denmark, Norway. They have pretty much everything. What do we even do? I don't think we are doing anything with our sphere. We're doing really bad with that. Maybe we should put like Hungary or Romania. Let's put Romania under our sphere. We need something in our sphere. Otherwise, what's the point? Apparently, the British really seem to love the... Like this is French domain. This is what France that's what France would do. Now the British are becoming French. The world is upside down. Left is right and up is north. Wait, up is north on maps. Huh. Doesn't matter. Even with the 5%, we're still losing money. It's the problems of adjusting to a laissez-faire deal, but we will adapt to it. Definitely will. We have one army here, the 13th army ready. We will send it down to Eastern Congo to protect that from rebels and stuff like... Oh, we have failed. We will jump here and try to colonize as soon as possible. Southeast Africa is ahead of us. We have been failing a great deal. What have I been doing with my life? Even South Africa has managed to extend their African holdings. Oh no. I was so busy and worrying for Russia that I didn't notice. French Africa can expand unopposed. We could have taken, for example, Rwanda, Urundi, and Uganda before the French could even realize it. We could have, should have, would have. Maybe we can take Gabon, Cuba, and the Russian Empire. Russian Empire might be edging in on our territory. Might be. But at least this is populated land, and we have, you know, wood and iron and stuff like that. I mean, wood is not that good. Unless you can make charcoal, then it would be good. Ubangishari. We probably won't be able to get that. Oh, the Russians went for Gabon, so maybe we will be able to have Ubangishari. Maybe. We'll see. Romania. Increased opinion. Now they are friendly to us, and we are friendly to them. Oh yeah. Everyone is taking over colonies everywhere. We now more than ever need to appease the damn communists. So we will do that through increasing pensions. Once upon a time I was against pensions. But now I suddenly, for some reason, became pro them. Maybe because the communists are scary and I don't like them. Sicilian restoration of order. This is exactly what I predicted would happen. Let's see if the British Union will involve themselves in these matters. It doesn't seem that they are, but they could in the future. They could involve themselves in that matter. Who else is in the war? Well, this doesn't seem to be anyone, so we will join it. Hopefully the British won't be stupid enough to join now. One of our leaders are dead. It would be better to have a unified southern Italy than having a disunified southern Italy. I mean, Naples doesn't even have Naples. How the hell can it call itself Naples? It's a fraud, is what it is. Romania, welcome to our sphere. You're the new Galicia Lodomeria now. Oh, they went bankrupt. That's gonna hurt. And that war, the battle is won. The Napoleons, or Napolitans are losing. And we can create our protectorates here. Hopefully, or maybe, we will be able to do that. See, we have enough to colonize both, so we can stave off the Russians here. They actually gave up. Holy shit. And the Russians gave up at the first sign of resistance. That's good. We can't make that into a colonial province. That makes sense. I like that. So we will get both of them for free. The Austrians wants to have... Oh, there's another war? Well, sure. I mean, by all means, walk through my land if you're gonna fight. What's this war? Tsar's restoration of order to the Latvian provinces. Already? That war is beginning? I mean, Latvia acquires Latvia? Oh, that's a reasonable goal, I guess. And Sicily now has all of southern Italy. Maybe they will rename themselves the two Sicilies now, or maybe they will rename themselves Unified Naples. One of the two, or both, are acceptable. Prussia wants the military access. Everyone can walk through my land if you're going to fight each other. That's fine by me. Completely fine. Our population is booming. Absolutely booming. We have a lot of people in our land though. And for some reason now we're losing money still. What are we losing money on? Our military costs are quite great. And our social spending is quite large too. If we didn't spend money on the unemployed and the elderly, we would be pretty good at this point. There we are. Gabon is done. Oh, Russia, don't come back here. You gave us Gabon, now give us back the rest. I think they gave up over here in Niger and have been going Ubangishari. The French are partly doing what they're supposed to do. They have this area which was traditionally a French colonial territory, or traditionally. But they also have this territory which was, you know, British, German. So there are an amalgamation. Meanwhile, the British have taken traditionally French colonial territory. So, I don't know. We will make an attempt here and see if this releases Gabon or not. Organize Gabon. It did not. Okay, so we will do it all. I now trust the people who said that it doesn't release them. Congo, organize Congo. Organize Sudan. Yeah. Claim Free Congo state. We should reorganize the structure to make it truly part of our greater colonial administration. Does this allow for Congo Free State to exist? Hopefully it does not. But it does give us some nice prestige, which brings us high up on the board. So when our industry needs to purchase their wares, they will be quite high up the list. Still, we are losing so much money. I think we will turn down spending on land units. Really, it will hurt our military definitely. But it would be, I imagine, the same as in EU4 when you lower maintenance on land units during non-wars and then increase them when you need to fight a war. It's reasonable and everything. Napoleonic Spain goes bankrupt. Well, that's a shame. What are the Russians up to now? Hungarian liberation of Vojvodina? Well, you can do that if you want to. Russia, stop being a pain in my bum. Get out of here. You cannot compete with Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. No one can. No one can. Portuguese Africa, looking as beautiful as ever. And I like that France and South Africa are fighting over here for Nyasaland, or Nyasaland, if it was an E there. Administrative efficiency, National Banking Act. I've never been a fan of this one. But we can be. National Banking Act. Go for it. Neoclassical theory. Factory input efficiency tech is a nice thing. Mining output we can go for though. And then we can go for organic chemistry. And we're suddenly making money though, not a lot. But it's a start. It's a start. And we are slowly getting better at this whole laissez-faire attitude. Do we have enough capitalists to even do this? I was going to say. Could we, for example, East Galicia is actually our most populous state. So there was a lot of population that we gained from doing that. So if we remove from Basque Congo and we remove from... What? Why can't we do... State capital is less than... Oh. So we have enough there. West Galicia, we have enough there. There we don't have enough. Katanga, and here we do have, let's see, Sudan. So we get some more capitalists there. Sounds wonderful. Let's see, increase. Maybe we will need to fight a war against them. Why does Persian Empire like us so much? They give us extra territoriality and stuff like that. They really want to be under our sphere rather than the Russians. And I partly agree. What I would like to do is putting Ottoman Empire under my sphere. We have declared war here to free the Balkans if we would like to. So we could do that. Definitely could do that. Banat wants an alliance with us. They are abandoned, actually. And holy shit, things are happening. Romanian restoration of order to the Banati provinces. I suppose I will not help Banat after all. Sure. We will go against Banat. And now it turns out the North German Federation actually will help Banat. All of a sudden. And the communists are up in arms again. So what can we do to appease them this time? We will illegalize child labor. How about that? Great wars discovered. Yeah, great, North German Federation. Let's plunge the world into darkness. The Russians have lost 2 wars now in a row. And that's not good for their prestige. Their industry doesn't exist. Things are just looking bad for them in general. But they do have quite some allies. And that's the worst part about it. They have quite a few allies and I'm not a fan. Can we decrease our... Like, what can we decrease? Let's decrease our naval spending. Something we can do, and we now have to increase over here against the Russians. This could turn ugly unless the Russians give up. Definitely could turn ugly. We do have a lot of more men to call into armies if need be. We just don't have the money at the moment. But with more rich people and with more money from the capitalists, which actually the landowners are the ones giving the most money currently. We definitely need more rich people. But as I mentioned, we're still reeling back from getting rid of all tariffs and all subsidies on all factories, and yet some of the factories are doing really well, and we're still developing our country. Yes, that's good. Romania can have Banat. Ireland wants an alliance. What will you do, Ireland? You could go to war against... Actually, you don't have core here. So Galway, for some reason, would not like to be part of Ireland at all. And for some reason, Ireland doesn't have a core on Galway. But they could go to war against the British Union. So, no, Ireland, no alliance for you. At least not with us. Come on, again? Give up, Russia. Give up. No one likes you. Holy shit, I wonder if that's even audible in the background, but there must be a bunch of trucks going outside, and it's really damn annoying. Netherlands wants an alliance. That could be useful, actually. Netherlands, you're a good person. Except that you have all of the Coalition of Nations armies still here. Holy shit. Like, this looks like a massive army for Netherlands, but it's mostly Coalition of Nations. I wonder why they haven't been disappearing as they should be. Because this gotta be draining men that could be used for different purposes. Here we actually have a lot of French people that have settled in the Netherlands during Napoleon's reign, even though it was just only a few decades long. We can at least increase opinion in the Persian Empire. They do love us so very, very much. Come on, give up now, Russia, give up. I bet they will add soon. I definitely hope they don't. Come on, why are you even trying so much? You won't be able to defeat America. There's no way you can defeat America, so why are you even trying? Who are you even allied with? You're allied with... Oh, France. I mean, this time we could be part of it. Sure. We're at war with America. Who gives a shit? It's only America. When can we add next time? We can add next time in... Oh, this is fairly soon. Next month. The Tangier Protocol. The Tangier Protocol, formerly known as the Convention regarding the organization of the Statute of the Tangier Zone, is a diplomatic proposal over the fate of Sultan of Morocco and Tangier brought forward by the Spanish government. Oh, Sardinia-Piedmont has managed to take it all. I will agree to the proposal. I will definitely agree. So what will come of it? In Tangier will Morocco be alive? I like that Piedmont in Morocco is a thing. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Let's go for organic chemistry. Our economy is still recovering after all of this time. Our war exhaustion is down. Our infamy is going away rather quickly. Tangier International Zone, and Morocco now has Tangier. Ubangi Shari, wonderful. And we can create a protectorate, and we won! We won Ubangi Shari. Wonderful, wonderful. Things are just looking up in every single way. Holy shit. I'm happy. I don't like this though. Romania is going to war against Bukovina. Yeah, you are, right? Oh, god damn it. And apparently they have German support against Tsarist restoration of order to the Latvian provinces. Oh, that's a separate war. And Romania, that's why Romania is attacking. Clever girl, clever girl. So if I declare war on them and go to war against them, now when they're fighting against Germany as well, Could we also then try to take Minsk and stuff like that? If I declare war, how much would Minsk actually take in war score? Not that much, actually. They will only take 18 in total. So, but the problem is, I would like to be sure that I was the war leader and not Romania. Considering we were the war leader against Banat, I think that's a safe bet to take. However, if we declare war on our own, that could be a thing that we need to do. Plus, the Russian army is already mobilized and ready. Ours is not. Ours is not ready at all. So this is a difficult decision. I think actually we will declare war on our own against them to take Minsk. This seems like the perfect opportunity. They would then be at war with multiple enemies at the same time. And the Netherlands will not accept Sicily, the British Empire and the British Union would accept. We declare war. And we would keep our alliance with Romania. And we would be in a separate war where we know we are the war leader. And then we can call in, for example, this guy, British Union. And we can call in this guy. But they will not accept. They will accept the other one though. So who else would accept? The British Empire would accept. The British Empire, they will accept. Yes. They have honored the military alliances. And now I also like that we call in the British Union to help them against the United States. Well, to help against the United States for the British Empire side. So now the British Empire and the British Union are on the same side of the conflict. And I find that poetic. Poetic in the most beautiful of ways. So now, my friends, my ladies and gentlemen, we have a war to deal with. Russian Empire, Polish-Lithuania versus Russian Empire. Who will win and who will... This is actually our first conflict, really, with the Russian Empire on this scale. And who will win? We have the North German support. Everyone is turning against the Russian Empire. It's very opportunistic from all sides and purposes. I'm surprised that Sweden is not involved. Maybe Germany has forgotten to call them in. But the Swedes should get involved. The Persians should get involved. Everyone should get involved. Everyone just go and pile on Russian Empire. Pile on and destroy them all. So we will return actually with the war. So I will see you next time. Have a good one. And enjoy the show. Wait. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.